Hello everyone, here is Naji, a student reporter for Tropentag 21. Welcome to this broadcast with Professor Bohdan Lojka. He's the head of the Department of Crop Science and Agroforestry, and he was leading today one live session from Prague, Trees for People. Firstly, could you please sum up for us the session? Who was talking there and what were the topics?
Actually, we had already one poster session in the morning, and we watched about 15 videos of various videos how trees can contribute to the livelihood of the people. But of course, the main was today in the afternoon. We hear 3 normal presentation and a keynote presentation in this scientific session, Trees and People. And I invited the keynote speaker, Patrick Worms, the Vice President of International Union of Agroforestry. And it was excellent presentation of how agroforestry would be framed in this capitalistic society and what we should do to promote agroforestry in our world. Excellent presentation. Who watched that, I guess, was nicely surprised. Then we had 3 presentations, one focusing on the right way or the cost and benefits of pruning of cocoa for small farmers in Bolivia. The second, if I remember well, was about from Ethiopia, the biomass productivity of soil cropping of Glycidia and agroforestry Glycidia combined with maize. Also interesting presentation.
So we saw regarding this presentation of Patrick Worms, we saw very interesting insights in his presentation on agriculture and agroforestry under capitalism and communism systems. So how much do you think that political and social system impacts agriculture, food production, and all other side effects on the environment?
Yeah, in his presentation we have heard quite positive, I think at the start, quite positive effect of planting trees. How can trees and agroforestry in general, planting trees on agricultural land or change of the land use system can improve the adaptation to climate change, mitigation of the climate change, even benefits for farmers. But then he jumped to the presentation of how it can work in this world. And this is a problem that the farmers can make money from agroforestry. However, the companies that supply the inputs, advisory service, machinery actually couldn't make the money out of agroforestry. So how to frame, how to implement agroforestry without making money for the big players? And of course, in the current world, the major power, except the multinational companies, are for government. So there must be some regulation, there must be implemented the support probably for those programs, but it must come from the pressure from ordinary people like us, from the voters, that we want our environment to be better, that we want that the climate smart agricultural system will be promoted. So I think the government or the policy is very important for that. And that was quite clear from Patrick's presentation.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And so, as we know so far, that Tropentag 22 is planned to be in Prague. How is the preparation and what are the expectations for that?
Well, we should organize Tropentag in Prague already last year in 2020. Okay. And because of this pandemic situation, it was cancelled, it was organized online. So finally it was postponed for 2022. So we will probably modify a little bit the title where we focus on agroecological approaches, if they can be beneficial of if they can be profitable in agriculture. And so we want to stick with those topics. And I already invited some interesting keynotes, so we want to revitalize that context, and we will continue the preparation that we did already 2 years ago. And hopefully, if everything goes well, in a year time, I would be glad to welcome all audience that now is online also to visit our beautiful city of Prague and visit our university for Tropentag 2022 in Prague.
Thank you very much, Professor Bohdan Lojka. Thank you. Thank you for
very
your
much,
time.
Naji.
Thank you.